How's it going? BZM here. Welcome to my magical divorce bureau. Another good morning to you, office. I wonder what excitement you'll have for me today. A trio piece, it looks like. So, the evictions and their respective aliens in one business day. That should be manageable. The more time I have with the couple, the better I can help them. However, the more couples assigned to me as opposed to someone else, the more pairs will get the help they truly need. It is unbelievable how some people here can look the other way while two individuals clearly in need of advice are standing right in front of them. I love paperwork as much as everyone, but it isn't all that matters. Villains and victims that come to this bureau are never able to communicate effectively with each other, needing guidance in that as much as they need assistance with the dozens of forms. It is up to me to get them to open up to each other, and I will not let them down. And one day the two will get married again, and it will be so sweet. They will invite me to the ceremony, surely. I'm also sure they will ask me to give a speech about how I saved their relationship. Haha. Oh, the first couple is scheduled to arrive any moment. Where is that first breathe? I will be at a serious disadvantage without it. The information is invaluable. Here we are. Villain, Nerium the Dyrad. Nerium is a local menace. He uses his innate plant magic to commit all types of crimes, making a spectacle out of it every time. He attacks without warning or logic, simply taking whatever strikes his fancy. We expected him to start kidnapping sooner or later. Victim, Barrett the Werewolf. Bard, okay. Mr. Bard is an alpha wolf in his pack, and the owner of a successful shipping business. As an alpha, he is able to switch between a humanoid form and a wolf form at will. Such an ability makes him a difficult captive to contain, but he's still considered a worthwhile target. Situation. According to those who were there, it was evening and Mr. Bard was in his humanoid form when he heard distress howls from those in his pack. He changed into his wolf form before running off to answer the call. This is when he encountered Nerium trespassing on his territory. Bear removed him from the premises by force, but it was a temporary solution. Nerium returned before the night's end, and this time Mr. Bard was overpowered. There was heavy panic for a few days because it was assumed that Nerium killed Bard as revenge for the previous encounter. It was both a relief and surprise when Bard's trail was tracked back to him alive and now Nerium's husband. While in custody, Nerium will not speak to us except to say that he wants his beautiful wolf again. Bard is still distinctly stressed from the entire ordeal and refuses to let his guard down by reverting to his more fragile form. Mr. Bard's wolf self is not in any way less violent and dangerous than the villain. He may even be more difficult to manage. Do what you can do not to set either of them off. Okay, so I have two clients here. I guess I have two weird clients, a wolf and a what? Damn. Interesting clients. How can people make us get a divorce? It isn't average. I want to be together. That should be enough. Damn, you two again? You were married? Okay, what the hell? Oh. Greetings, let's all get along, shall we? Hello, how are you doing? Please make yourself comfortable however you like. Here, let's all get along, right? I have no desire to extend you my greetings, nor do I have any desire to make nice in any way with someone who is a part of this travesty. Tell me how I should behave again, and it will be the last order you ever bark. Ah, what a wonderful point. I extend the same threat. You! I will not go through this lunacy. I demand to be left alone. Indeed, we have no use for these repulsive divorce papers. Yes, instead I will divorce your head from your body. Oh, that's pretty good. That's so wonderful. This is no idle threat, you blight. I am going to kill you. I believe you. That is why I love you. I'm not trying to make a mockery of your impassionate rage. I simply cannot help but be attracted to it. You will regret those words, and they may be the last you, as I will start by tearing your mouth off from your face. Damn! Oh yes, please don't rip off his face in my office. Allow us to leave and settle this on our own terms. You can lose his face outside of your walls. I will not mind that whatsoever. In fact, I insist upon it. Let's leave immediately. Fool! It will grow back. Impossible. How do you die? That, my lovely Lupine, is the secret. You'll have to discover it on your own. We can spend a great deal of time together before that day, I'm sure. Fire. I will burn you twice with fire. Do what you like. Nothing could deter my affections for you, you beautiful wolf. Why have you done this? You could have killed me that night. Would that not have been revenge enough? Bard, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't want revenge or to cause you any harm. I want you. Why? Perhaps I should explain the evening from my perspective. I will listen for now. On that fateful day, I was taking a lovely evening stroll in the forest. Who the forest belonged to was no concern of mine at the time. Bastard, you beached our territory for idle curiosity? I did. A few little pubs got a bristle of their bum over my presence in that land, and I had to swat them aside. They started making an awful racket, and truthfully, I was at my wit's end with the entire situation. But that's when you arrived. I was standing there in a clearing, wasting my time, my life. When you stepped out of the thicket, you towered over those insignificant little creatures who ran to the safety of your shadow with their tails between their legs. You, over there. Can you even imagine it? The moonlight glinted off the Baron's fangs, a murderous spark in his eyes as he looked down upon me. A magnificent moment, awe-inspiring. It was as though there was a bud with tightly folded petals. Without warning, it was struck with a brand new stimulation that caused the petals to swiftly spiral open and outward. And then, on top of that, the newly bloomed flowers spewed an absolutely noxious, deadly plume of spores into the air. But as opposed to being in reality, it was in my heart. The feeling was somewhat akin to that. Naturally, I was too stunned to put up a fight, and that is why I had to return at a later time to claim what I desired. Was that not a useful explanation? I do not know any wolf-related metaphors, unfortunately. I should work on that. I will not let you continue. I will end your life. Yes, that was nearly exactly what you said at the time. There's something about Nirem that might be worth pointing out to Baron. Oh, Nirem wants you to be angry? Nirem only refers to you as your wolf. Nirem actually likes you. Why not give him a chance? Yeah, okay, here. Because I wish for him to die. Then what are we still doing here? If you truly want to harm me, do it already. I will! Oh. We were able to restrain the both of them again for the time being. They will be taken back to the holding rooms and they will try to finish the process tomorrow. As you might assume, they will be giving another assignment assistant next time. Oh, I won't be assisting them much. Oh, that's not what I was hoping. I want so much of them to leave here feeling happier. It's such a shame. Well, it's out of my hands now. I can only vow to try harder with the next pair, and that's exactly what I will do. It's just about time. I'd better go through the briefing before it's too late. Villain, Jessica the Witch. Jessica's a dangerous witch. All her crimes thus far have related to practicing forbidden magics and performing illegal experiments. We were taken completely by surprise when she suddenly turned to kidnapping. It is very much out of character for this villain. Victim, Lulim the Demon. Lulim is the leader of a diverse faction of demons, a general who is neither fiend nor foe to anyone. Lulim is a powerful creature and her followers are rabidly loyal. Needless to say, someone such as her being targeted by a villain was not something we could have seen coming. The situation. We believe the true star of this case was when Jessica came to Lulim with the proposition. She wished to enter some variety of demonic contract. Said offer was promptly rejected by the demon. Nearly a day later, Lulim began feeling weak. The checkup determined someone had cast a holy charm on her. Lulim's intuition told her it was the witch. She went on her own to confront Jessica and never returned. After becoming restless, Lulim's underlings set out to recover the missing mistress. Upon tracking her down, they discovered two things. Lulim was correct in her assumption that Jessica was out to get her, and that the two women were now sealed together in a way different than the original proposal. Why a forced marriage ceremony was performed instead of having Lulim unwillingly pushed into the desired contract is unknown at this time. This is a delicate situation and we did not feel it was crucial to know. Lulim has been cooperative, though is not particularly enthused about being so. Jessica has done everything in her power to resist progress being made. Do not let the witch distract you and be careful not to make Lulim any more displeased. Okay? See if I can get this one right. I screwed up the last case. Hello, an exquisite day, isn't it? Yes. Now where are my manners? I need to introduce myself. I'm the witch Jessica. You may have heard whispers of me through the trees, or perhaps you haven't. Don't fret. If that's the point we're at, I can rectify that. It will take a scant few hours. God, no. Someone make the screwy whore shut down. Shut up already. I'm losing my freaking mind. Man! The language on you two. Holy crap. It would be good to know a little bit more about each other. We don't have time for you to talk. Okay, that's right. Yeah, okay, let's get to know a little more about each other. What? How much incompetent can you be? Stupendous. Where did we begin? Where did we begin? The freaking forums. That's where you'll start if you know what's good for you. Damn. All I want is for this freaking charm to wear off and this freaking divorce to go through so I can be freaking... Damn, what the mouth on her? Holy crap. Well, are you positive you're not feeling the teensy and sweensy urge to put it off? What in that twisted little head of yours would convince you to ask something like that, you frog face? This has been the most annoying experience of my life. I've been to my sister's spoon-based musical shows, and that's saying something. The only reason I ever did something as pathetic as going along with your stupid marriage offer was because I was just that desperate for a way to stop your endless, dumbly worded harassment. And it didn't even work. Well, to be forthcoming, that wasn't my intention. Nonetheless, I'm still counting it as an achievement. Right, it's a major success, where people could waste a freak ton of their life and make a new enemy at the same time. It's important to acknowledge small victories. The goal is still in my grasp. Ah. Are all your witch words stored in your brain or something? You wanted to form a contract with me that's never going to happen now? Listen, you're letting yourself get distracted. Is there anything else Jessica might be aiming for? We should move on so other people start. Listen, you're letting yourself get distracted. Sorry, maybe if we actually had an assistant assisting us, we wouldn't keep standing around gabbling. Why don't you consider the next time you think of blaming something on me? Oh no, I'm not trying to cause a distraction. Can you explain why you think that? Freaking hell, fine. You don't want to do this? Okay, we can do it later, but now I've got to explain what your idiot plan is supposed to be. Seriously, how can any of this be getting you anywhere if someone would want to be? It's a contingent on you not knowing what the plan is. That's all I can articulate about it. Tell me the next time we see each other, you and your plan will be dead on arrival. So either way, it's about time to give up on this shitty scheme. Don't even think about stalling. I don't think my dark magic to smother needs a stupid elf with a tacky office throw pillow. What? Okay, I hear you. I can say a touch more. Get on it. After you rejected my fair and mutual beneficial offer, I began plotting a way to change your mind. The first steps were making you weak enough to contain, and then containing you. Casting this holy charm was an effective method of accomplishing that. It's a talent exclusive to learning spellcasters like me. I knew it would come with me just as prompting. Yeah, I know this part's already. I was there, just plain out forcing me to marry you was such a brilliant move. Well, it seemed like if I kept you there long enough, and if we developed a relationship together, you'd eventually have an attachment to me. Really? The thing is, where victims start feeling all mushy over the villains who kidnapped them, that was an amazing plan. Why would you ever think that'd work on someone like me? Anything was possible with enough preparation and resolution. Okay, and what the hell did driving me insane with the constant mouth noises you pretend our conversations have to do with that? You can't empathize with someone you don't know. If I gave you as much information about me as possible, something would strike a chord with you, eventually. Hopefully. Maybe. You suck at this. Sure, wanting to manipulate the emotion of a captive isn't the worst idea ever in general. But there's a time and a place for it. Obviously, I was going to be rescued in like a single day or whatever. But I'm a hard ass. You have no chance of pulling it off. If annoying me into submission actually was the plan, it would have been less embarrassing. Come on, I don't think it was as unavailing as that. I had strategies. Please, what strategies? You didn't even use some kind of sob story about how you're not that bad and just wanted some company. Haha, okay, no, I was being lonely, something that has never crossed my mind. How could I spun such a tale? Right, like it matters. That wouldn't have worked on me either. You seriously should have picked a different target. It's good Jessica explain in more detail, but there still may be a part that's worth discussing. Are we going to fully litigate? Why didn't you want to form a contract? What were the terms of the original contract? Why did you want to form a contract? The same reason anyone wants a contract demon, to abuse the powers of hell. But I can't really blame someone for wanting that, huh? I resent that. My talents would have been useful to you too. I don't need the help, thanks, but not actually thanks. Besides, you want a long-term type of deal. I'm completely not ready for that kind of commitment. Well, what if the other offer was revised to be shorter? Way too late for that. And working together temporarily without an official contract? So you keep your up to not all that through plan to make me sympathize with you? Pass. It may not have been the most remarkable play I've enacted, but you can't hold a tiny misstep like that against me for eternity, right? Why do you even care? I'm not the only demon in town. Well, it wouldn't have been identical without you. No, wouldn't it probably be better? Then maybe one threatened to kill you, and they'd be better knowing the way you can somehow talk about yourself for hours at a time. You might even care about the things you say. That sounds idealistic. Who could possibly manage a feat like that if it was too much for a demon like you? I'm not that great, personality-wise. Why would you state that? I adore your personality. Wow. Is Maid of Compliment your new strategy for getting the contract? No, you're right. There's too much commitment for two people who really don't know each other. A connection like that can't be rushed, at least with you. Oh great, and I'm sure you're ready to end this marriage too. Oh no, that's not very significant. Haha, amazing, that's actually funny. Thank you. We're still getting divorced now. How'd that one go? Done, yes! This is goodbye then. Freak, you pulled off your awful plan better than I thought. Really? Marvelous, as expected. Wait, false alarm, you're just obnoxious. Haha, no, that can't be taken back now. Get over yourself, bitch. I can take back whatever I want. I'm sure you can, when you actually mean it. Sheesh, you're such a piece of work. Alright, for now we'll focus on what happened with these two couples. As important as that is, final pair needs to be center of my attention. I'll do my very best to make it a success. I need to carefully consider what's written in the last brief. Bill and Lexus to go alone. Lexus has no previous offenses. She was created to be a guardian for secret society. Said society has faded into non-existence and Lexus was abandoned. Unfortunately, it seems that after losing her original purpose, she has turned to a life of crime. Victim. Poe the Blob. Poe is the spawn of the Blob's current chief. You have not assigned it before, but it has been through this process multiple times in the past. It is currently on our list of most desirable targets due to its high social standing and beautiful appearance. The situation. The villain and victim in this case are not unfamiliar with each other. The two have known each other for some time. Lexus had occasionally even been hired to work as a bodyguard for Poe. When Poe disappeared from its room one night, no one had expected the perpetrator to be her. The Blob family had come to the conclusion that Lexus was ultimately unable to resist the appeal of Poe and snapped. We cannot confirm or deny those claims. The two were recovered by the official guard in a small house out in the countryside. Lexus has not necessarily resisted her arrest, but it has not been helpful either. She claims that her focus is elsewhere and that she is unable to work with us until she changes her focus. Poe seems deeply disturbed by the treachery of its acquaintance and does not wish to speak to anyone. These two will likely be carrying careful coaxing if any progress is to be made. Try to be especially understanding. Okay. And down. I don't like this. Welcome, anyone like to say anything before we begin? Are we ready to begin? What don't you like, Poe? This place. What happened to my entire life? It's also distressing. That is a lot. You're not unhappy with everything else. Why is it that way now? I don't want to talk about it. What should I do? I don't know what you should do. I don't even know what I should do. Everything is ruined and I have nothing. If something is broken and we can fix it, I will help you. How? I don't know. I need you to tell me. I cannot move on until you do. What exactly is ruined, Poe? What is your focus right now? I'm sure we can all move forward with some effort. We can all move forward with some effort, yeah. Yes, we will move forward on to something else. I don't want to speak about this. If you say so. I never should have asked you to come with me when I left. I was so wrong. There is no one I can trust anywhere. I would like you to trust me. I was very happy when you wanted me to join you on your trip. I am sure you were. I thought that it would be safer together, but clearly you just wanted me for yourself. Why can't I have peace anywhere I go? Life is so much to bear. It was peaceful in the cottage. Why would you bring that up? We're not there anymore, are we? No, we aren't. However, That was the time when you were able to relax. We could return there. We will not. It was all a lie. Who lied? You did. So I did something wrong, correct? Obviously, you must know that. I do not know. I kept all your suitors away and covered our tracks just like you wanted me to do. No one knew when we went for a fair amount of time, considering how much they must have been searching. I will still do that. I can assist you. I don't want your help anymore. You're just a brute. Yeah. Keeping suitors away, it's all I meant to do. I do that and then you're unhappy. It's confusing and saddening to me. Arr, you don't understand how I feel at all. No, I don't. Not presently. Shall I explain what occurred that led to your chance to move in detail? You can then point out where the issue arose and what caused it. What does it matter at this point? They keep going in circles. There's definitely something that needs to be said. You two should evaluate together. First, you should try hard to understand what Poe means. Poe, you should say what's Poe. I say you should try hard to understand what Poe means. I would like to do that. I don't know how. How are you feeling right now, Poe? I feel like I want everyone to leave me alone. I will do that then, if that is what you want. Where are you going? You can't leave now. We have to finish paperwork and you're going to get arrested again. Why is everything so difficult? Oh damn, I think I blew this one, didn't I? We're able to get Lexus back under custody because of the major fuss caused. The two ought to rest the rest of the day to settle down. The forms will be filled out tomorrow. Oh man, they're gonna get another system. I blew it again. Holy crap, man, damn. 2 out of 3, I blew it, man. And that is it for today. I think that went well. I don't think it did. Others may have thought I was wasting time and impossible to achieve, but I knew there was a way. I do wish I could have been successful with every couple that came in, but I can't let that cloud my focus. I'll simply strive to make each day more of a success than the last. That's all anyone can do, really. I'm looking towards tomorrow with plenty of optimism. Okay, well, I don't know if this game's going to be different if I play it again, but maybe I'll get 3 different couples. I don't know. I may try to get it another time. But anyway, interesting. Yeah, that was fun. Trying to be a freaking divorce lawyer, whatever the hell I was doing. Damn, I can't do this thing. I mean, 2 out of 3, man. They left worse than when they came into my office. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you soon. Bye.